Ever wondered how to make a mac and cheese pizza? Well, today is your lucky day. We're about to embark on a culinary journey, blending two beloved comfort foods into one mouth-watering masterpiece. You'll discover how to whip up a creamy, cheesy macaroni and how to transform it into a tantalizing pizza topping. By the end of this video, you'll be a pro at creating this delicious hybrid dish. Sounds interesting, right? Well, let's dive into it. Before we start, you need to gather all the ingredients. This culinary adventure, my friends, begins at the heart of any great pizza, the dough. Then we'll be needing macaroni, the star of our dish, to bring about that classic mac and cheese charm. A good sharp cheddar cheese is next on our list. This will give us a rich, tangy flavor that pairs splendidly with the macaroni. And of course, we can't forget milk, flour, and butter, the holy trinity of creamy sauces. These three will come together to create a luscious, velvety cheese sauce that will make our pizza irresistibly tasty. To add a bit of crunch and an extra layer of flavor, we'll also need some breadcrumbs. Finally, a selection of your favorite spices to season. Perhaps some salt, pepper, or a dash of paprika for a little kick. Got all the ingredients? Great, now we're ready to cook. First things first, we're going to prepare the mac and cheese. This is a simple yet crucial part of our mac and cheese pizza. So let's get it right. Start by filling a large pot with water, a pinch of salt, and bring it to a boil. Once it's rolling, toss in your macaroni. We don't want it too soft, so let's aim for al dente, which should take about 8 to 10 minutes. Stir occasionally to prevent the macaroni from sticking together. While the macaroni is cooking, let's turn our attention to the cheese sauce. In a separate pot, melt some butter over medium heat. Once it's fully melted, whisk in an equal amount of all-purpose flour to form a roux. This mixture will thicken our sauce and give it a velvety texture. Cook this for about 2 minutes, just long enough to get rid of that raw flour taste. Now gradually pour in some milk, whisking continuously to prevent lumps. Keep whisking until the mixture thickens to a creamy consistency. This could take around 5 to 7 minutes, but remember, good things come to those who wait. Once you've achieved that creamy consistency, it's time to add the star of the show, the cheese. Turn the heat down to low and stir in your chosen cheese until it's fully melted. Add some salt and pepper for seasoning and voila, you've got yourself a cheese sauce. By now, your macaroni should be perfectly cooked. Drain it well, then add it directly to the pot of cheese sauce. Stir until each piece of macaroni is coated with our delicious cheese sauce. And there you have it, folks. A creamy, cheesy, absolutely delectable mac and cheese. It's so good, you might be tempted to eat it just like that. But hold your horses. We're not done yet. Now that our mac and cheese is ready, we can move on to the next step. Stay tuned to see how this cheesy goodness transforms into an unforgettable mac and cheese pizza. Next up, we're going to prepare our pizza. Now that our mac and cheese is creamy and delicious, it's time to give it a new home in our pizza dough. But first, let's get that dough ready. Starting with a well-floured surface, we'll take our pizza dough and work it into a round shape. This isn't a race, so take your time. Remember, every good pizza starts with a good base. Once you've got the dough just how you want it, it's time to add a layer of our homemade pizza sauce. This is where you can get creative. Want a little extra zing? Add some crushed red pepper to your sauce. Prefer it a bit sweeter? A dash of sugar can do the trick. Just spread it evenly across the dough, leaving a small border for the crust. Now it's time for the star of our show, the mac and cheese. Scoop it over the pizza sauce and spread it evenly. It might seem odd, but trust me, this is where the magic happens. The creamy mac and cheese pairs perfectly with the tangy pizza sauce, creating a flavor profile that's truly unique. But we're not done yet. No pizza is complete without a generous layer of cheese. We're going to use a blend of mozzarella and cheddar for a balance of meltiness and sharpness. Sprinkle it all over the mac and cheese. And for a final touch, let's add some breadcrumbs on top. This will give our pizza a delightful crunch and golden color when it bakes. Just a light sprinkle will do. And there we have it. Our pizza is now ready for the oven. But don't rush off just yet. The baking process is just as important as the preparation, and we'll walk you through it in the next step. Stay tuned, because we're about to transform this pizza into a golden, bubbly masterpiece. Our pizza is now ready for the oven. Now it's time for the most exciting part, baking the pizza. Once you've assembled your mac and cheese topping onto your pizza base, it's time to let the heat do its magic. Preheat your oven to a toasty 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Slide your pizza onto a baking tray and then into the center of your oven. Let it bake for about 15 minutes. You're looking for a golden crust and beautifully melted, bubbly cheese. While our pizza is baking, let's talk about serving. Pizza, especially one as unique as a mac and cheese pizza, is an experience in itself. The joy of biting into a slice, the cheese stretching in a long, gooey string, it's all part of the fun. Once your pizza is done, give it a moment to cool. It might be tempting to dig in right away, but trust me, a little patience goes a long way. This cool down period allows the cheese to set a bit, making your pizza slices easier to handle. Now, you're ready to slice and serve. A pizza cutter works best, but a sharp knife will do in a pinch. Slice it into 8 equal pieces, perfect for sharing. Or not sharing, we won't judge. Pair it with a crisp, refreshing salad or some garlic bread on the side for a complete meal. And there you have it. Voila, your delicious mac and cheese pizza is ready to be devoured. Enjoy every cheesy, carb-loaded bite. You've earned it. Well, that was quite a ride, wasn't it? We've journeyed together through the world of culinary fusion, creating a masterpiece that is mac and cheese pizza. From gathering our ingredients, to preparing the mac and cheese, to crafting the pizza, and finally, baking and serving. This mouth-watering delight is a testament to the fun and creativity that cooking allows. Hope you enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to try it at home and share your experience with us. Happy cooking!